if you are a coach or just a badass human being that wants a little inspiration to give you a boost in the morning or afternoon, you're definitely going to want to watch this video today. I have so much to share with you. I think there's going to be a to be continued for this video. So first of all, I want to say, do you ever wake up in the morning and you just want to like snuggle up in a warm blanket by a fire and drink your coffee and read your book all day? I woke up having one of those mornings, hence my comfy sweater. And I really wanted to share that with you because sometimes, you know, we have those days where we want to stay in bed or we want to stay cuddled up and kind of just escape from the world, but you're too big to stay stopped and snuggle up by the fire every day. So I hope this video gives you some motivation to move forward on those days where it just feels like cozy and you want to stay in bed. So, okay, this is an intimate conversation with you guys today because I'm going to share things that are actually personal in my life with me that I know you can relate to. One of the things that I've really been working on a lot for the last couple months, especially, is this thing that really has been getting in my way most of my life. I am an extreme hyperachiever. What does that mean? It means that I can never celebrate my wins or my successes. I'm always looking for what's wrong, what was missing, why wasn't it perfect? And this has been showing up a lot over the last 3 years as being a coach, especially when, you know, I'm in front of all of you. My head is saying like, it's not enough. It's not good enough. You're not this, you're not that. And that saboteur, that judge has like literally hijacked my life. And I was aware that it was there, but I wasn't aware of the impact in my life. So let me just share with you what happened yesterday. So for some reason, I didn't look at my calendar, and I'm always very diligent about managing my time during the day. But when I woke up, I realized I had a recording for a women's summit. I had a breakthrough discovery call with somebody. I had a 2-hour group coaching call. And then I had a 2-hour mini workshop. And then I had another hour breakthrough call. And then I had another one scheduled. And that judge, that overachiever, normally would hijack me and say, oh my gosh, what did you do? How come you didn't monitor your calendar? Why didn't you do this? You're never going to be able to do that. You're never going to be able to have that much energy all day to support all those people. What is wrong with you? And yesterday, something different happened. I noticed my calendar and I noticed the judgment. And what I also recognize is that is my judge making me wrong, trying to sabotage me, trying to pull me out of my game so that I can prove this story, which I know we all do, that I'm not enough. I can't do that. I can't be that for all those people. And this is what our judge does. Our judge says you're not enough. It's masking a not enoughness. Now, if you're watching live and you heard something for yourself or you can see yourself in this story, please share with me. Say, yeah, that's me. And really what is at the source of that is not enoughness. And so when that judge comes up to say, you can't do this, you can't, you're not enough, you're not strong enough, you're not good enough, you're not this enough. What I did differently yesterday was I looked for what was in my control. And I thought, okay, I can possibly move this breakthrough call to tomorrow. I have space in my calendar. I can shuffle this. I can go to bed early, get a good night's sleep. I can nourish my body. I can meditate in the morning. In between calls, I can do I do these positive intelligence PQ reps. I can do my PQ reps. I looked at, okay, so what can I learn for myself? What is the gift in all of this? And sometimes when we're going through it, we don't always see the gift, but upon reflection, I really got something about myself yesterday. I actually inspired myself and I reprogrammed my brain to believe, yes, I can do this. No matter what happens in life, we have the power to show up powerfully. And I sent out a little email. I don't know if you guys got it, but I said, who are you being when shit hits the fan? And for most of my life, when shit was hitting the fan, I was being frustrated. I was being annoyed. I was beating myself up. I was judging myself. I was believing that I wasn't enough to handle life situations. And I realized that in itself is the game we get to play, whether we're growing a coaching business or another business, or whether we're just like playing this game of life. Our job is to actually interrupt habitual patterns of being and thinking and doing that are no longer serving us. See, what I used to do is I would get stuck in the frustration and the limiting beliefs and the doubts. And it was like I was putting my hand on a hot stove. And instead of just, okay, let me just deal with that feeling, with that emotion. What I did was I just kept keeping my hand on the hot stove. I was like, oh, this is so painful. Oh, it's okay, Tina, get your hand off the flipping stove. And I wanted to share this with you because what if, now just try this on. What if we just keep going through life, putting our hand on the hot stove and keeping it there because of this story that we're not enough? And what if that is just not true? What if right now who you are is enough? And the only thing you get to do is start developing the muscle to help you deal with life, the little things, so that you can start managing the big things that happen to you in life. You know, if something interrupts your day, like for me, if I had something interrupt my day or somebody call in the middle of my day, it was like, oh no, that's not part of my schedule. And I couldn't deal with that. But what I realized is when I started working on the little things, when bigger things came up, I had an opportunity to really start accessing some personal power. And I know that you have it in you right now, and you might just not have the awareness to see how much you're being hijacked during the day by your judge, by your saboteurs, by those things that are telling you you're not enough, you're not doing enough, you're not being enough. And what if we could just interrupt those thoughts and just see them as thoughts? Last week I said, you know, that loud voice, sometimes in the beginning when we haven't worked the muscle, it's really loud. Like mine was really, really loud. And I don't want to say years ago, mine was really loud months ago. And that is just being honest. Hyperachiever, I felt like the weight of the world was on my shoulders. And if I didn't show up the best version of me, if I wasn't perfect, who am I to show up for others? Who am I to lead the way? Who is ever going to want to listen to what I have to say? This was my belief. This was the judge. Now, I don't know if you can relate to this, if you feel that there's something that is holding you back, this inner judge that keeps telling you you're not enough. Maybe it shows up when you're having a breakthrough call. Maybe you're having a conversation with somebody and they say no. And that is just so devastating for you. And you load up with, see, I'm not good enough. I'm not smart enough. People don't want what I have to offer. See, those are lies that you're telling yourself to get you off the hook from really seeing the gift in that. Maybe that one no is opening up doors for 3 yeses. Maybe that one no is there to help you build that muscle, that resiliency, to help you look for ways of not doing things better or more, but just helping you access your gifts, helping you access what's already intuitively there that you're just working on. So I don't know if you guys are connecting with this or if you are seeing this for yourself. Give me an amen if you are. But I promise you this. The inner game is a lot harder than the outer game. The outer game is knowledge is everywhere. We can go online, we can access knowledge, we can Google anything, but Google can't help us with this. And when people are not sharing that it's an inner game too, and they're just selling you tactics or strategies, they just don't work, because this is the best tool that you have to get you what you want in your life. It's not easy, but it's alive. It's so alive. It's such a beautiful thing when you start feeling your power, when you start working on that. And sometimes when you're developing that muscle, you can't do it alone. I have an app on my phone, this positive intelligence app, and 4 times, 5 times a day, when I get stuck in my head for too long, when I get stuck in my beliefs, I access the app, I reset, I re-clear, I get really present. I get present to the here and now. And it's a constant showing up present. That for me has never been easy. I don't know what your thing is. Maybe you're a people pleaser. Maybe you're a stickler or a controller. Maybe you play the victim in your life. Maybe you are hyper rational or hyper vigilant. Whatever that thing is for you that's getting in your way, when you start recognizing it as just this judge keeping you stuck and you start interrupting the patterns, you will build that muscle. And that is the name of the game. I know. I don't know. Some of you might be like, oh, that sounds too hard. Consider that's your judge telling you that you're not enough again. You can't handle it. And I promise you, I don't know all of you, but I do know all of you because you are me and I am you. We have gifts that have been given to us. That gift of intuition, that gift of imagination. And that imagination is just foresight into the future of what's possible. If you can dream it, you can achieve it. And in order to achieve anything in life, you got to be willing to take yourself on. And I know that it's not always easy. It's not easy for me, but frick, it's so rewarding when you do. And if it's hard on your own, please, please, please be willing to reach out, ask for help. If you know that you're getting stuck or stopped and there's something in your way, you just feel like, you're up against something, be willing to reach out because there are so many people that can help you get out of your way so that you can start living into your dream and have everything that you want. If it were a matter of tactics and strategies only, we would all be super, I don't want to say rich or, but we would just all have everything that we want in life. And the truth is we don't. But that's okay because where we are right now is not where we're heading. When we take new actions to get new results, we get there quicker. When you have somebody to hold you accountable and stretch you, you get there even quicker. So let me know what you're hearing. Let me know what you're taking away. Let me know what you're getting from today's session. And I want to leave you with this. When shit hits the fan in your life, which it will, because if you're playing a big game, not everything is going to be smooth sailing. It's going to be challenging. There's going to be anxiety. There's going to be fear. There's going to be doubts. But who you get to be when that happens is your choice. And if you're staying stuck in the negative emotion for too long, visualize that you're keeping your hand on the hot stove. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? We don't do that. We take our hands off the stove. But when you're keeping your hand on the stove, don't judge yourself. Just notice it, touch it, and be willing to let it go and move forward. Be with the thoughts, feelings, and emotions, the elephant in the room, and be willing to just let them go, let them fly, let them soar, and keep moving forward authentically you. You are badass, you're inspirational, you're motivational. You are here to spread your message. Go be a badass, spread your message, get out of your own way. And there's a link to book a call with me. If you are really stuck and you don't know how to start, where to go, have a conversation with me and my team, and we will guide you. We will support you. We will help you uncover what's getting in your way so you can get that shit out of your way. Okay, I love you guys. Thank you for being here with me. Next week, there's a change. I'm going to be going live on Tuesdays instead of Wednesdays. Mark your calendar. We're going to be sending something out, but I'm going to be going live on Tuesdays instead of Wednesdays. So I will see you back next Tuesday, same time. And I love you, and I'll see you soon. Bye.